Hey guys, so I actually have pretty good lighting. It's really bright actually. So it's just kind of washing her out, and I have to zoom in, so I wonder if I hang on a second, guys. Ooh, zoom out. Focus. Okay. Well, she has more fur skinned, and then you have actually pretty good lighting coming in, so, yeah, so she's a little bit washed out. That's okay. So I thought I would do kind of almost like a get to know me video, and I know I should have done that 5.5 months ago, whenever I started my channel. I think it was 5 months ago. So I probably should have done that a long time ago. Oops. So, I'm gonna try my best, and I think this is gonna be my favorite type of video, because I ramble a lot. So, so I am 14. I'm in 9th grade. Yeah, and here's the funny part is I live in Michigan. It's so funny, I know. You can laugh, just during. So, it's so funny. I saw on Facebook. I know it says nothing to do with it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So I saw this on Facebook, and it's 50 degrees in Florida, and everyone is freezing their butt off, and they're all scarves and winter coats, and it's 50 degrees, 50 degrees in Michigan, and everyone is just running around outside with t-shirts on and shorts. It's so funny, and it's so true. And I'm I go running outside right now, and it's actually, it's 40 something, 48 something. I don't know, high 40s. And I just go running outside, and I'm screw it, it's warm. Yeah, so if you live in a warmer state, you're weird. Why do you think that's warm? But it's February, and the sun is out, and it's 50 degrees. It's awesome. So, yeah, everyone goes outside with no coat on. This is actually the second time I'm making this video. I tried to make it last night, and I was everyone in Michigan, when it's 50 degrees, goes outside with no shirt on. And I was what am I doing? Saying Michigan's a giant nudist club? Not what I meant. I meant coats, not shirts. Okay. Focus. Okay, so, my favorite color is blue, and she's wearing a blue hat, of course. But, let's see. For the reborn part of things, I started reborning August 2014, the very last week of August. I actually don't even know, the specific day. I just know that it was, the last week of August. Wow. So, it's been, a year and a half. And hopefully, I will order the silicone kit pretty soon so I can paint that. And I'm super excited. There's some nice videos. There's one nice video where it explains things very well. But the lady has a really interesting accent. I don't know where she's from, but it's really interesting. And I'm what are you saying? I mean, I kind of, I understand it now after watching it 5 times. But it's at first you're what is she talking about? I figured it out. So I'm trying not to shake, but I don't have a tripod right now. So, yeah, I figured that out. And I'm kind of the reborns, there's all kinds of tutorial videos on how to paint them and, stuff like that. But with silicones, there's not. There's some, but there's not, nice angled ones where you can actually see what's going on. So most of the time, you just see the person's hand. And you're wow, great. Thanks, that helped. So, I'm kind of going into it, I don't know, just going through it blindly. I don't know what I'm doing. But, I know what I'm doing a little bit, I'm figuring it out. But, it's something that's a little bit harder to figure out. But, anyway, getting straight to the point. I had coffee, I'm sorry. I might say and just ramble a lot. I had coffee, and I spilt some on the floor, and my dog drank it. He slurped it off the floor. I'm that looks like something I would do. I would do that if no one was home. I'd be oh, just spilled on the floor. I'll just go lick it off the floor. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard. That was the weirdest sound I've ever made. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen, okay? Because I'm not editing, so, yeah, oops. So, I just don't have patience or the want to do that. So, sorry. But yeah, so that was. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm done laughing, I think. So, yeah, that was awkward. Sorry, okay, I thought the smoke alarm was gonna go off. If you hear it, my dad started the oven, and there's like, you know, like one of those pizza trays? It's just like in there. And I'm like, you didn't even put any pizza on it. The pizza is on the stovetop, and the tray is in the oven. And it's like baking a tray. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, so that's just kind of in there. It's like making this really bad smell. It's like a burning smell, but nothing is burning. It's just that pan. Um, so if the smoke alarm goes off, I'm sorry. It shouldn't. And if it does, I'll have to drop this. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's so annoying. I think I just heard him coming. I'm like, Dad, where'd you go? Because you're burning a pan. He's like, quit burning my pan. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Okay, anyway. This just turned, like, away from a get to know me type video to a ramble video. That's okay. I don't care. So, yeah, and okay, sorry about that. My mom interrupted. I was like, how dare you come in here while I'm making a video? And I was like, wait, I'm in your bedroom. Oops. So, at this time of the day, I don't have good lighting in my bedroom. So I'm like, I'll just come in here and make a video. It's a lot easier. So I don't even know what I was talking about. Something is wrong with my mind. I'm like, I'll talk about, I'm like, 1 sheep, 2 sheep, goldfish. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's one of those days, of course. So, yeah, with the whole, like, reborning thing, getting back into that thing. Okay. You know, I haven't ridden hair on them since I started painting them. Actually, I've been, like, rooting hair for, like, less than a year. Maybe, like, 10 months. I don't know. Something like that. So, yeah. And her hair, like, I started this, like, a long, long time ago. It's, like, a very thin amount of hair. But I'm going to root her with, like, light brown on top of it. Because she's got, like, medium brown, but it's, like, dark brown. And I was like, that's darker than I wanted it to be. So I was like, I'll just stop there and then I'll root some light brown on her. So, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like I'm in the video mood. And I just want to talk about nonsense. I don't know why. I'm like, let's just talk about goldfish and the weird way they move. Just goldfish are weird. Okay. Why don't fish have legs? I don't know. Okay. I need to stop this video before I get too out of hand. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.